Wow, okay, cool. I did remember to turn my camera on. LMAO, I couldn't remember. It's at a bit of a fucked up angle, though. That's worse. Okay, that's good. Um, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Don't look at that. Okay, so, hmm. We are doing homework today. Um, there's something wrong with it, but I don't know what. Cause okay, it'll do that. Oh, it's cause I'm a dumbass. Okay, figured it out. Nobody panic. I was really hoping to not have to, um, uh, restart the program. God. I have had troubles with Photoshop literally all day. Pain in my ass. Since me in the club for now. We don't buy no drinks at the bar. Yo, Vixen. Oh my god. Hi. Sorry, my bad. I figured I'd do homework. Uh Nothing crazy. Anyway, happy bingo remembering. Um say say um I didn't get a whole lot done. Oh. Did I not send one? Nobody look at anything. No, I did. Okay. Just making sure. Um but anyway, because I'm on Photoshop, nobody's allowed to look at anything but what I'm doing. Um right now. So jot that down. Anytime I get off of it, no I didn't. Okay, thank you. Glad we got that established because I will be getting distracted on Twitter at some point. I actually think I might have it opened. I do in fact have it open, but you're not allowed to look. Um cuz I will forget that I am streaming my screen um as a display and not as the program cuz I use that as a cheat often. Um okay, glad we got that out of the way. No, but I tried to work on it while you were in class, but one, my computer started to die, so that was no good. But I think she started getting upset um with how like intensive it like she probably isn't a big fan of Photoshop as it is. Adding in the animation aspect to it probably didn't bode particularly well. So she started stopping like she stopped listening to me. Um oh, this is past, this is up. Okay. I was confused. Um but luckily while I was there, um I got more efficient, I guess. Um so I know how to make this go a little quicker, less painless, or I'm sorry, painless, not less painless. That'd be painful, if I may. Um, and I do not want that. I'm sorry if you did. I do not, personally. I'm disinterested in pain, generally. Um, anyway, how are you? I'm glad we're on the same not pain page. Um, I am glad to hear you are well. Um, I had to pee while we were there for like 2 hours and was like, oh my god, this is the longest she's been in class. I am going to die here. So that was really cool. Um, to have happened to me. It wasn't your fault or anything, obviously. Um, like your class is supposed to go until 6, so I should have just assumed it was one of those days. Um, but man, that dude in the blue sweatshirt, he's in your class, isn't he? Um, at least I thought that's what you said last week. Maybe I'm stupid. Okay. Cuz when he showed up, I was like, they're done. She's gonna come soon. And then it was like another half hour, and I was like, but it was fine. Oh, I'm sorry. What did he do? I mean, he was the first done with the test. Well, no wonder I was so excited. Cause he was there quite early. Oh yeah, you mentioned that. That was him? He's a little freak for that one. He's also kind of ugly, but that's a separate thing. That doesn't really need to be mentioned, but I mentioned it anyway because I'm an asshole. As a treat for myself. Always awake. So hope he's having a good time in class. Considering the amount of groups that did today's lab wrong, I'm sure he was in one of them and had a hand in committing biology crimes. He's like for sure by how he looks, or like he said some weird shit. Because if he said weird shit, you've gotta tell me, man. Just the way he talks, and awesome. Let's go. Epic incel moment. Well, I'm sorry about your incel classmate. That is very unfortunate. Um the only that's very true. Um and then you're home and you don't have to worry about anything. How's walking? Pretty good. Um Again, I figured out a more efficient way to work on this while I was at school. And I got 2 of my design thumbnails done. I would like those done sooner rather than later, mainly just cuz the thumbnails last semester, no, last project were a pain in my ass. So, I Uh, might do those tomorrow on stream if I don't get to them beforehand. Um, but otherwise, um, we're making good progress, I'd say. Um, I can show you run it, uh, working while I'm, uh, when I'm done with this frame. Um, they were so annoying. But it's fine. It's over now, and these are going easier mainly because I care less. Um, but what the hell did that look like? Okay, I'm gonna move it actually. Um, taking in the homeless sometimes. Ugh. Idea from the man's mind. Settle for bliss and nice views. Settle down. Yeah, I don't know. There's quite a bit of homework that I have to do. So I'm not super confident in me getting it done before um next Monday. I would really like to though. Cuz then I would be all caught up and I realistically I'd be ahead of everyone else because of the okay, I'm a dumbass. Sorry. Let me just redo this entire foot. Um what was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm redoing this foot. So jot that down, I guess. Isn't homework fun so far? I think it's fun. That's too far. No, timeline, don't move. Can I lock these? I'd like to. Workspace, lock. Okay, I think it worked. Cool. I feel like there's yeah, I do. The problem is that I don't have time to do that this week if I'd like my Sunday break day. Which I cannot stress this to you enough, and I have told you this like 3 times now. But if I don't get my break day, I will say it with me, kill myself. So I um I, you know I need my Sunday. Um cuz again, even though I love streaming, she is my beloved. I love entertaining the masses of all two of you. But I um I um I guess oh, you can't? I don't fair enough. Um I did say kill myself, so you could say that. Not that's okay. You don't have to say it with me. I was just doing a bit. You know how much I love a good bit. Um, but yeah, I don't have as much time to sit down and do it all in one sitting this week. Um, as much as I would in fact love to do what I did last week. It does not seem to be in the cards. Um, which is fine. I can't expect um others to accommodate me in that way because it was quite a bit, and I don't think you should have to do that again. But fell in love, you stole hands, man. That was enough. The back of the bus. Daddy didn't like me much. Said you were the one. Sneak alley, you used to meet me on the east side. City where the sun notes it. But yeah, with my new sleep schedule, I'll show you until today. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. You you had enough. Oh, sorry. No, spoilers. I'm not done yet. Game to be so baby, run away with me. Everything in between, and then seriously, I got a dead end job, saying got bills to pay. What was I saying? I don't remember. Right? It is. It has. God, that is a lot of days. Blech. It's shift. Just so you know. But hey, where you going? Take my hand and come with me. Sing it. That's definitely not fucking right. Here, I'll read this. Cause I ain't gotta break it. That feels a little too high. But we're gonna let it go. Hi, Gord. Louder than everybody else. A classic. Um, hi, Gord. I'm in the same boat. He's so silly, and I'm gonna kiss him on the mouth. Um, but yeah, um, it just sucks that I have a job. Basically, is what this comes down to, in my personal and humble opinion. Um, because if I didn't have a job, everything would be fine. But I do. And it's not a very good one. I am cynical about honest yeah. I'm cynical about the pay check the pay increase. But I'm excited about it as like a cruel and sick joke at myself, if that makes sense. Um I wonder if she'd let me do just the in-betweens. I'm sorry, the extremes. Okay. I forgot. I'm gonna look at it. So I'm gonna hide it really quick and log into Canvas. Um I'm not getting distracted, I promise. Um I don't think it'll be more than a dime. Not a dime. Um no, I the last one I got was 50 cents. So you know what I mean? Or was it 25? I think it was 50. Definitely didn't satiate me personally. Um, but whatever. Probably get 50. And then yeah, which was insane, and I do wholeheartedly think you should have reported that, but it feels a little late now. What the hell? Baby cat, hi. How are you? I know you can't see anything. I will get there. Um, it doesn't really say I need to do in betweens, so I might just not do in betweens. Cause my lip sync assignment, that was very much. That was a lot. Um so I might just, if I have time, I might come back to it, but I won't have time. So I won't come back to it. Um No, I've been shut down by you. You've got my heart now. I So when we were learning to animate or whatever, first of all, there's this one part in Luca where Alberta is teaching Luca how to walk, right? And she did make a joke, my teacher, made like a joke or a reference or something about that. And I do think describing walking as like falling over and over again, like in the movie, makes a lot of sense. Um, ooh, puzzle progress. Congrats on your puzzle progress. Um, I love to see puzzles come together. Um, but the leg is too short. Don't worry about it. Okay, can we not fucking do that right now? Thank you. Um, but she had described it like that, and that's all fine, well and good. Okay. A lot of tips or whatever. Here, let me look up. Hold on, not that one. This. Uh, open image to tab. So this is wrong. And because you don't animate, you're not gonna know what's wrong. But she gave us this. Not this exact picture, but like this concept. And told us to recreate it. And then told us it was wrong. And when she explained why it was wrong, I couldn't for the life of me understand why. Because she's a doctor teacher. So jot that down. So this is wrong. Not that you care and I should be working on things, but I'm going to tell you anyway. This is wrong because the characters are moving too far away from each other. I agree. She wanted to have us look at she didn't necessarily teach us incorrectly. She gave us this and this is fine and good. But you need to know how to do it properly first before this helps you at all. If that makes sense. Um she's a dumbass and I knew yeah. Um So she wanted us to do it the wrong way so then she could teach us after we did it wrong, which is dumb, but whatever. So this is wrong because can you see my cursor? I don't think you can. Which is really unfortunate. Um but I actually need my perfect. Um so basically the feet here, so these 2 feet are the same foot. But the only way this animation would work they would need to be in the same spot. So the ground is here. that it's stepping on. But instead of the leg going down and from here, the character moves way too far this way and then puts its foot all the way down on the ground. So this would cause the character to float across the screen and it'd be weird and not make any sense. But almost every example when you look up the walk cycle looks exactly like that. So when you tell students to look at this and do this, you are going to make it look like this. Cuz a lot of these pictures are giving these to you to get the form down. So the contact, the foot hitting the ground, then going back up. This is actually passing position, but this is a bad example. Let me get out of here. But yeah. A lot of the images are bad examples unless you know better. And I had to figure it out by myself because she said floating across the screen and didn't give me an example as to why that would happen. Which is really annoying. And what is this for? Yes. Very stupid, yeah. And unfortunately, that's the one epic teaching moment that she's, you know, actually taught anything, and she didn't teach us all that well. Which kind of sucks. 'Cause I really love this. Animation is really cool, and I'm having a good time. But she basically set me up for failure. Unless I had the like logical ability to put two and two together and figure it out on my own. Cuz that's what I had to do. As I had to figure out what she meant by floating cuz she didn't explain it well enough for me. Enough and talk much or nothing. And some people don't. So, yeah, I don't know. She's a nightmare, and despite the really cool opportunity for that one like princess drawing thing, I didn't she pissed me off really bad like the next day after I talked about that on stream. So I was like, we're not doing it. And I mean, like, she is doing better about talking to me about things and like making sure I'm good and set up and all that. But yeah, I don't know. Which is nice. Like but also exactly. I appreciate it and everything, but I might lose it. With you, but it ain't with you. Yeah, I don't know. But I will stop talking about class because I know that's literally one of the main reasons I didn't want to do homework on stream is because I knew I would talk about and complain about school and also homework. Because when I'm doing it, unfortunately, it's the thing I'm thinking about. And never mind. We're moving on. We're talking about something else. That is true. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm not doing it too much. on stream. You know what I mean? Because it's like, I, I, well, there's no shame in a little complaint, but I, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be. Okay, I'm about to lie to you. Just between you and me, I'm going to lie. Um, let's get that out of the way. But okay, maybe okay. As to make sure I don't lie, because I love being honest. Thanks for letting us. No problem. To prevent any lying occurring, I'm going to rephrase my thought. Um, I know some people. There we go. Wouldn't be jazzed to come to a stream, only to find that it's just some dude complaining. You know what I mean? I if I knew the streamer decently, I probably wouldn't be super upset. Like honestly, every time Scott complains, I'm like, "Yes, Scott. Say it. Love you, Scott. Speak your truth." You know? But I know some people probably don't feel the same. Um so point is I will be keeping it to a minimum. Um and I've had my little complaint today as a treat, and that'll be it. I and that's even worse because you have already heard it before. Um which can't be pleasant to hear a second or maybe even third time, because I won't hesitate to tell you again if I get upset enough about it at a later date. I.e., my Sundays. I have talked about them several times. And that's good because I certainly mind. Um, okay. Can I exited out of something. What is this, 5? Yeah. Okay, I have to get into something else. Don't look at anything. Actually, you can look at that. Okay, I'm gonna have to exit out of the program. This is what happened at school. Yes, it was school. Um I wish I could do that. And I mean I can do the design stuff there, but yeah, that fucking sucks. I feel like we should just not be able to show up. Just like a certain coworker hasn't all week. Where is my onion skin? There it is. Found it. Understands. Okay, there's a lot of gnats in here, and it's pissing me off. Set it. Yeah. Really cool. What? Moving Out by by Billy Joel. Um. Yeah, I'm sorry that you have so much to do. Um. A lot of it didn't sound too hard to do. Like the 5-second clippies or whatever. Sheesh, Billy. Yeah. You wanna know by now. Yeah. Especially out of the blue like that. And I don't think you've taken your 30 pictures yet either. Not that I should be mentioning that at this moment, but sorry, love you. Um Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Moving out. So, started a second book in a series. Ugh, I realized I'm not gonna read the last book until January. So beat them back to back. I said the book right now. Oh, that's a tough one. Chevy for a Cadillac, you wanna know by now. I would probably wait. Cause if personally, if I read it now, I'd forget. Um, I've never really read a series in chunks like that before because I've never had to wait for a new book to come out. Cuz I read Warrior Cats and I would just wait for the entire series if I'm honest. Okay, with the crazy mama, 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 you wanna know by now. A new Percy Jackson book is coming out? Is it the gay one? The Nico and what's his nuts? The gay one and another one with Percy. Oh, two of them. Good question. I love good questions. Miss you already, Billy. The hell is this? Oh. Mind. More than just friends. Firework. Feel like glitter. Oh yeah, I forgot. I promised you I was gonna play it after I finished frame 4. Oops, sorry. Okay, here you go. Actually, I'm sorry. It's gonna look bad now. Now that I've started a new frame. But oh, I love the night chicken. Cause it's gonna have that random ass frame in the middle there, so never mind. Ignore that. I didn't show you anything. I feel like glitter. I need the onion skins back on. Stop. From what I remember, this girl, cause it's a city called New Rainus. Basically, Crime City. Las Vegas, but not okay. To look for her mom that came to the city but never came back. Oh, neat. Crime City. Oh, thank you. I do my best. She is rescued from trouble by a street lord guy named Levi and shit. A year. Damn. You're so brave for reading or starting the second book, I guess. But if you only have to wait until January. Ace of Shades? Okay, that's kind of silly. Kind of a silly name. No, where are you going? Gord, come back here right now. This instant, young man. Simon, you ready? Something to confess. If you let me, yeah. Miss you, won't forget me, no. Then going crazy and I just can't get you out of my head. And I just can't get you out of my head. Ooh, 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 my. Can't get you out of my. So? I feel like that's too far. Racing, yeah. I'm super impatient. Oh. So, oh, that's okay. Take your time. I'd rather be together. I just can't get you out of my head. My. My head, 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 my head. Ooh, 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 ooh. My. Out of my head. Please be a hit by Tiny Meat Gang? Do, 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 do. Fuck. So I'm returning one book early, saving another one for the Christmas season, and then one wasn't available. So, do you have a nice little list of books you'd like to read? Perhaps my beloved Wheel Picker would do you some good. Wheel Picker, first of all, would never let me down. Fans at the singing every word. Goddamn, that'd be dope. Yeah. Wheel Picker would never let me down. So that's number one. This shit'll mint. I'll cop the new Mercedes Benz. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Smile, look like Mr. Clean. Well, I hope you do. I will manifest time for you. I'm not calling back. Say there's nothing wrong with that. Rex eating wings in a Maybach. I don't get platinum, no. Fuck around and blow up like a loaded gun. Oh, shoot. I forgot to read my Queens of Animation book. Damn. Who wants to listen to an audiobook right now? It's homework time. Good enough for me since I've been with you. Ooh. Yay, me. I do. I was joking mostly. I I don't even think I could get it on here. Cuz it's on my phone. So I don't even think you'd be able to listen to it anyway. So you're spared for now. Um It'd be about animation anyway, so I guess it'd be generally relevant. You are in a marriage. Oh, like we in a hurry. I feel like he does need. This is the furthest it goes, right? I think so. Why? Oh, I thought you said should. I was like, huh? And I guess if you want. But would make sense. Because I'm the same way. I have a few songs that I listened to while writing. Moving Out by Billy Joel was, in fact, one of them. But I think it was just circumstance. Like, I was like, tee time to write, and I also like listening to this song, so I'll do them at the same time. Oh, like we in a hurry. Hey, Gord, where the fuck do you think you're going? Nowhere. I guess I just never did a sixth frame. I did, I just didn't write the number 6, so that's cool. And that is so sexy of you. She don't love him no more. Work nobody. Work your body. You are. You alone. Oh, like we in a hurry. Okay. It, for my next assignment, what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to do I guess like a transformation sequence. Um if that makes sense. You on me. So I take 3 objects. Don't be reason you're about me. Um if I can trust. Um So I have to pick 3 objects. There's a tutorial and it doesn't look like it'll be super hard to do. Luckily, um from what I saw. Um and I will have to watch the video because when she was teaching us how to actually she was really jet lagged and some dude in class needed to correct her a couple times to point out that she was doing it wrong. Really cool stuff. Um like do not mind if I do. I would love for it to happen again, to be honest. But mind my business. Really, I'm just being honest. I um but yeah, so I and from what, you know what, I'll look at it right now, but I'll not let you see. Just cuz I don't want you on canvas for that long. I don't think there's anything super incriminating on here, but still it makes me nervous. Um but someone's doing Pokemon. Someone else is also doing Pokemon. The example she did was like Doctor Who stuff. Where is it? Here it is. Transformation tutorial. Mute tab. And she wants us to fucking color it, which pisses me off really bad. Okay, it's about what I expected it to be, except I'm just not sure how to go about um like yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you guys should help me pick my objects. Cuz I don't want to do Pokemon and I don't want to do Doctor Who. Pumpkin? Oh, you're right, I should do autumn stuff. You're okay, no offense, you're a genius. That's so hot. Pumpkin is very good. Like, I'm gonna kill myself. Walking. I was trying to, but I don't got. You don't have to think, but I asked you to. It seems a little rude not to think when I asked you to. Uh, okay, fair enough. Gotta laugh. Okay, a pumpkin. I could do a ghost. Okay, and they're simple and easy to do. You're so maybe a cat. You're literally so fucking hot for putting me on this track. Cause Pokemon is really complicated and I don't want to. And so is like the TARDIS or fucking whatever. So I was concerned I was gonna have to come up with complicated shit. But a pumpkin is like interesting enough to not get in trouble, but simple enough to do. You're literally so right. Looking at funny at this. Yeah. But it's Lil Nas, so it's fine. Still walking. It's a good song though. Anyway, hi Naj. How are you? It's been a minute. How are you doing? Fucking dumbass. Blender's so cool. I really like Blender. I'm becoming evil. I'm taking a 3D animation class or whatever, and so we have to use Maya, which is which is Blender but worse. Things. Are you watching like tutorials or whatever? Um, like what are you watching? Maya? Fuck Maya. I hate Maya. Don't do Maya. Um, have you okay. Okay, Notes is hot. You're so sexy for Notes. The only tutorial I've ever done for Blender, but it taught me a lot, was the donut one. I love the donut one. Love you, donut tutorial. Literally the pinnacle. If you're gonna learn Blender, do the donut tutorial. It's a must do. Um, and I guess others, but yes, love the donut one. And it's so nice because you get to go back and you can like rewatch things as you need to. I actually watched the first 2 or 3 tutorials like 3 or 4 times before I finally started understanding how to work the program. But you can just do that because you're not taking a class for it. You're just learning by yourself. Also, sorry, I forgot to take you back. And that is your God-given right. And you should be watching them slowly because that means you're retaining the information and you're so sexy. I did actually quit on the tutorial once it got to the animation part just because I just didn't give a shit about the animation part. Like, yeah, it's nice or whatever. I just don't care. Um, I. He only makes it go in a circle and he showed me the fucking time shit anyway, and I didn't really. Nah, animation, I don't really care. But Maya, first of all, super expensive. I wouldn't even bother looking at it unless you have the money. Cause it's not only a monthly subscription, um, it's also like $30 a month subscription for like students. So it's some disgusting amount. So don't even bother. But I it's also less user friendly. There's a lot less resources online about it. Um Employers do prefer Maya. So if you yeah, $30 a month for students. It's disgusting. Hold on, I know it's some nasty amount. Um I I don't know. Maya is just on top of it being so expensive, it's also a lot harder to learn. Like I'm taking a class and I'm having trouble mainly just cuz my teacher is such dog shit. Um but also um the okay, here it is. Okay. $225 a month? That can't be the real price, can it? Here's see pricing options. Okay, nope. That's the only pricing option. My bad, everybody. It's fucking it. I forgot they're moving to the token. Here. They're moving to the token payment or whatever. There we go. So it's so you can either do a subscription or you can do tokens. So it's 6 tokens a day. And you have to buy a minimum of $300 in tokens. So at that point, you pay monthly. It's just, yeah, it's nasty. So sure, employers like when you know Maya, but I'm pretty sure Blender has, hold on. Cause I think you can okay. Let me open Blender actually. They can also give me a brand new computer with Maya on it. Who? Shh. Okay. File. Defaults. Edit. Preferences. Interface. She's got class and style. Street knowledge by the pound. System. Navigation. I'm pretty sure you can make it think it's a like industry standard program, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. Jobs I'm applying for. I know there's. Oh well, yeah, they'll pay for the program, but if you need to learn it, I'm gonna ask God for art of it. Yeah, like this computer. I'm sorry, this program better like suck my dick or something. But yeah, I would not recommend, if you want to learn Maya, I would not recommend learning Blender first. Blender is a lot more user friendly almost. Like it's I don't know, it felt more learnable to me. I have the hold on. Let me go grab it for you. I'll show you right now. I got this bad boy. The fucking textbook, right? This didn't do shit for me. And it's official, right? So it gives you like little tutorials to run through or whatever. And when you buy the book, it'll give you all of the like introductory things. So the tutorials come with sorry, shh. We'll sell it to someone. It'll be okay. But so like this is a tutorial, and if it has you open something, like this is a shark. It'll have you open the shark file cuz it has like a code in the front. That lets you download all the files. But it's a piece of shit and it doesn't explain things at all. And and I don't understand. No, yeah, it pretty much checks out. I didn't even really want to take 3D animation. Cause I never really intended on going into 3D animation anyway. If I was gonna go into the animation industry, it would probably be some like Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, TV show kind of thing. And it'd probably be for like storyboarding. It wouldn't even be for actual animation. Um, but it was a required course, so I'm learning Maya anyway. Um, and the book hasn't even taught me any of the like what's the hotkeys. And I feel hate you, Owl House. I'm sorry. Shh, 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 shh. It'll be okay. Owl House can't hurt you anymore because the next episode's coming out not anytime soon. But yeah, Maya is dog shit program. Hate her. Um, what's weird? I already forgot what I said. Sorry. Oh, the hotkeys. Never mind. I'm caught up. Don't answer that. I was in a class where we were learning Avid Media Composer, and one of the first tests was a hotkey one. See that, and that makes sense to me. And like in my like my first Adobe class, baby's first Adobe class, where you learn like a little bit of the like four important Adobe programs, so like InDesign, Illustrator, and Photoshop. We did a little bit of Premiere. I do think there should have been a little bit of After Effects in there as well, but I've learned a little bit of After Effects. Um it's shit. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I just don't like it. Um it's scary in there. But anyway, I when I was learning in that class, I was taught the hotkeys along the way. Um well, luckily I don't think I'll ever touch After Effects again. But thank you for the offer. Um where are you going? Come back here right now. After Effects isn't terrible. It's just not my preferred program. I'm not a big video guy anyway. I'm sure I'll learn more in video production. I'm taking that next semester. Um, how exciting. Um, I audio production was such a delight after all. Um, and movies. I went into college wishing I was dead, but hopefully, you didn't. After video, I don't know. Oops. Well, college. Hopefully, it taught you some things because I feel like I'm. Well, People know that deep down, feeling still deep down is good. Too many times I've. Damn. Oops. Well, Mean to. I do think video stuff would be kind of neat. And I dabbled in like Premiere or whatever, but that's like the bare minimum type shit. Which I don't think is a bad thing, obviously. Um but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like college just gave me fundamentals within the field so nobody. Yeah, what like level degree did you go for? Just curious. Um, cuz mine's an associate and I'm definitely not getting the level of education I need to feel comfortable going into the animation industry. Um, there's so much learning. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So never mind. So it was like the early on stuff. And that's the thing is if I wanted to go to grad school for animation, first of all, I'd want to kill myself. Second of all, second of all, um I would have to like move across the state to a school that not very many people like. Um well, you know. Then I would have to make a full yeah. Um I have a feeling they'd be a little bit more understanding because they'd probably expect a higher quality of work than a community college does. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this is insane. This level of education at a community college is pretty cool. However, um I'm still going to complain because it's ass. Like having this type of degree at an accessible level is really neat and like I appreciate it. However, um you're doing a terrible job. Do better. Thanks. Your pal. Um thank you. Um I and I'm getting stuff done, you know what I mean? Um not a lot obviously, but would you anyone else but I love you is what you are. You never find out that you never love me. You never love me. You never love me, but I believe you say it like that. Anyway, yeah. I am not for the animation industry. The animation industry is not for me. This was pretty much the worst degree. Um I'm actually oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Um I forgot what I was talking about. It was probably nothing if I'm being realistic. Um yeah, I don't know. As cool as further education would be on stuff like this, it's borderline impossible. It's expensive. Oh, you want me to go to an art school? No thanks. Cuz there's a school in Grand Rapids, I think. Um uh and it's like really notoriously beloved. And it doesn't even have an animation program. So, one, what's the point? And two, I would rather kill myself than go there because it'd be proving my grandma right. I really don't need to be doing that. It's broken Brooklyn. I gotta. I really felt like I learned everything else. Well, that's good. I'm glad it went well for you. I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I am at a bit of a loss in regards to what I'm going to do with myself in the future. The very near future, I may add, because I am rapidly approaching the end of my degree. My I talked to my school counselor earlier. Not on purpose. She just kind of showed up to class and my teacher was just like, "Okay, everyone, the counselor's here. She's going to talk to everybody." And I was like, "Okay, sounds good." I'd already registered for my final 4 classes, so I don't think we're going to have much to talk about, but sure, we can chat a little bit. And she came over and she was just like, "Okay, we have 2 plans for you. We can do the one where you take all 4 of your final classes in the same semester, or you can tell me to kill myself and do only 2 classes." And I was like, "Oh, I've already signed up for all 4." And she was like, "Oh, okay." And that was it. And she was like, "You can actually petition to graduate." And I was like, "Hmm? I can what?" Finishing art associate. Yeah, I. Ugh. But that's so scary. I. I mean, it's cool. I'm glad to be done or whatever because I hate my teacher. Cuz she teaches all of the animation classes and guess which degree I'm in. It's the animation one. So she's teaching like 50% of my classes. So if I never have to see her again, oh my god. It'll be so cool to just never speak to her. Um but anyway, I um after I graduate, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really have no idea. The thought of becoming an art teacher has crossed my mind, but I am not feeling particularly stable in that idea. Um because it's such a new plan that I came up with on a whim on a random Wednesday in the middle of class. Um so I'm not super confident in that choice. It is definitely something I have to think about more, but I don't have much time to think about it cuz I'm almost done. I also don't have much time to think about it as in I'm doing so much and I'm so constantly busy. I don't have time to sit down and think about it in that way either. Um that's true. I don't know. I'm a big fan of a good list. I'm a big fan of a good plan. I like to know what's going on. But I've been coasting for a little while longer than I'd like. Because when I was in high school, I was like very certain I didn't want to go to college, and I didn't. If I'm completely honest with you, and I still don't. Cuz I wanted to do a tattoo artist like apprenticeship type thing. Um, but you know what I mean? I don't know anymore. And I'm basically gonna throw up. Or I do recall this. What about it? So yeah, ugh, I don't know. I'll probably figure it out. I'd love to have a what's the opposite of springs? Um non-existing. I love a good plan. I love a good list. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I just don't want to run into anything, waste a bunch of money on an education that I one don't need and two don't want. Um, it's the thought of it makes me shudder. Even with the student loan forgiveness that is happening right now that I forgot. Um sure. I love answers. Someone remind me to do that. That's someone it's a choice and stuff. Like verification? LMAO. I at that point I just Google it on YouTube myself. I I do a lot I a lot of the education I have received at community college has felt a little bit like that, where I feel like I'm the one educating myself um because of some of the ways some of these teachers have been. Um which is cool. Um, and by cool I mean not cool. Have fun, be right back. And I mean I will. I like learning. It's just it hasn't been the most pleasant experience to learn in a um college format, I guess. Um if that makes sense. The problem I have with self-education would most likely be the fact that people probably wouldn't trust that I have done that I have figured out how to do things from like a being hired standpoint. That's what makes me nervous. But that's probably because I was raised to think that college was the only option. Um, so I'm sure there's some way to do it. So you had, yeah, and with in regards to like the animation stuff we're doing, shit, the deadlines are super bad. Yeah, and I have heard that. I actually my friend he moved to um North Carolina to get I think his bachelor's from some college down there. And I was asking him a little bit about it. He never responded, but let me go to guys. Um but he said that grad school. Was it grad school? Fuck. Okay, never mind. Don't look at that. He said something was different. Like community college is not the move. Um, okay, he didn't say that. He just said it was different. And I don't know. Community college hasn't been the grandest experience, even when it started being in person. Um, so yeah, I don't know. If I could find something to it was like 13th to 14th grade. And I'm not saying I loved high school, but I do miss her sometimes because of how weird community college can get. Um, cause God, it is so weird. It's just, yeah, that makes sense, and I feel like that's probably the realistically the best way to do it. Despite the I'm gonna kill myself moments of community college. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'll look around, but I definitely don't have time to do it anytime soon. So I'm just gonna try not to think about it for now. I'll be fine. You're right. And that's what matters in the end. Um, cause what sucks is I'm such a little fucking freak. Um, I don't want to do anything normal like accounting. I'm running around like, yeah, I'd like to be a Twitch streamer. Um, dumb. Idiotic. Get fucking real. Are you serious? Um, and I mean like I I would love to do this as a job. That'd be so fucking sick. Um, cuz then I'd be able to get up when I want and I'd be able to go to bed when I want and I'd be able to stream when I want and I'd be able to not stream when I want. And I don't know, that'd be really fucking cool. Um, cuz it'd give me more time to do the things that I actually like doing and feel productive doing. Don't we all? Um, but yeah, not exactly the most likely um scenario or anything. Yeah. And I mean, it would definitely take time, and that's why I'm getting a head start now, obviously. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where to begin in regards to even trying to do that sort of thing. I feel like I'd need to spend so much time doing it all, um, that I wouldn't have time for much else. Um, which is probably true. Um, but I definitely don't have the time to do that right now. Gord is coming. Um, he's going good. I do have to piss, to be honest. Um, so I'm gonna do that. um, I was gonna say after this frame, but the frames have been taking me kind of a long time, so we're gonna put a hold on that. And I'm gonna go piss now. Once I hit frame 10, I'll probably take a little break or something. Cuz then I have about 10 more after that. Um, and that'll be done. And I don't want to run around saying it's feasible to get it done tonight, but god, wouldn't that be nice? Anyway, I'll be right back. Enjoy whatever the hell we're listening to cuz I'm not even really sure anymore. So no one was gonna tell me Montero was on while I was gone? Kinda rude. Call me by your name. So you love me in private, call me by your. That your what was on? Montero? A camera. Oh. Well, no, it technically wasn't, but that's just circumstance. Um. Sorry, I made his arm a little too big, so had to come back and fix that. Okay, that's probably good. Okay. This arm doesn't come out of the closet yet. I lied. This song? Middle Child by J. Cole. Do you need about I do not? Hold on. I don't think so. I'm like 80% sure I don't need one. Cuz it's a walk cycle. She said that this was going to be the hardest thing we were animating this semester. Um yeah, 4 to 10-second animation of a two-leg character. Oh, I'm sorry. It does need a background. My 80% was very wrong. Um Is this him? Oh. Love you, J. Cole. Um Yeah, he comes on from time to time. Good for him. Uh but yes, I was probably realistically just gonna copy paste. um yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll end up doing. Cause I have bedtime. I gotta go to bed. Um Dude, not to brag or anything, but I did such a good job waking up on time and working out like I'm supposed to. So I'm gonna do my best to continue doing that. Um, and unfortunately, that does mean bedtime. Thank you. So yes, I will be. So long as I'm done on stream before bedtime. Um, and unfortunately, hell yeah, schedules. Let's go. Unfortunately, because I'm working on homework and I want very badly to get it done, I'm or maybe I don't know why like cuz by comparison on Tuesday I was really fucking tired, but today I'm like, okay, time to stay up for 7 hours and draw um or animate or whatever. Um so it won't be another 9 p.m. debacle is what I'm saying. Um I prefer expensive news. New eye, new girl, new eyes, new glass. Good guns, good times, babe. I did this arm way too far. We'll both be high. Love don't stare. They just walk by. They must don't care. A million one, a million two. I mean, I love talking. Chatting with chatters about whatever they want? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. Um my next animation is a 30-second transformation sequence. So I have to pick 3 objects to transform into each other, including the cat game. Congrats. That's that's so you. Um the transformation, yeah, it's not terrible. Unfortunately, she tacked on another 30-second animation transformation sequence because apparently she had a few people requesting uh that they do a fucking Sailor Moon sequence. So she was like, "Oh yeah, do that also." She didn't say replace it, she said do that as well. So that's really cool. So I have to do a Sailor Moon transformation as well, I guess. Um but I am also excited for you to cry and meow at everything. That's so exciting. That was a really fun game to play at first, and then the fucking end happened and it was mediocre at best. Uh just being honest. Um she slaps my head. Sleeve rips off, I slip and fall. The market's down like 60 stories, and some don't end way they should. My silver spoon has fed me good. Million want a million cash. Close my eyes and feel the crash. Oh. Parents ain't around enough. Super rich kids with nothing but loose ends. Super rich kids with nothing but fake friends. I'm searching for a real love. Oh, real love, yeah, real love. I'm searching for. Talking about real love. Ooh. Oh. Photoshop is my worst nightmare. Nobody look at anything. Nobody look at anything. Nobody look at anything. I'm serious. Open faster. I'm telling nobody to look at anything. And they're just gonna make it sit there? I could literally hide it if I cared. But you're literally not allowed to look at anything. Okay. And we're back. And of course, every single time I open the fucking program, I have to turn on. Oh, oh good. I'm glad you got something you liked. Cause you're really going insane over the crescent chair. What does it even look like? She's of course. I'm sorry. It looks cute. Okay. That really clarified it for me, I think. Oh, okay, never mind. My village is okay. I'm sure they are. They'll live. It's a crescent moon. Chair? How'd I do? Chair. Well, I got that, but but is it like DreamWorks? The thing the DreamWorks Fisherman said, okay. Just like DreamWorks. His he starts out so thin in the legs. It's literally the next frame. Oh god. This is what is this? Passing position? No, this is up. This is passing position. Okay, so his foot does stay flat 2 frames. Okay, I'm a dumbass. It's because he walked so much he got a big cat. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. I love the way you rationalize. Very cool.